Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. In the last episode, we built a crazy overpowered Farming Simulator 17 build. We had a big budget and we way overbuilt it. They should be able to play anything they want to on that PC. Anyway, if you missed that episode and you want to go check it out, I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner. You can go over there and check that video out. Also in the last episode, I think we pretty much finished off all of the repairs that we have in our email. So let's see what we have to work on. I don't think we have any repairs. We might have some upgrades, mostly all just builds. So here pretty soon, we may just be doing a bunch of builds to start clearing out some of this stuff. We do have, oh, here's something due tomorrow. Oh, it's got a 3D Mark score. More FPS. Let's see what this is about. This looks like an upgrade. Let's do this. Says, hi, I need you to try and get more power from my PC through overclocking. I want the CPU to be cooled with a custom loop. Do you think you can get the CPU to 4850 megahertz for me? Can you finish this before 4 days? My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Lots of love, Carrie. So Carrie's got a budget of $1,200 for us to custom water cool the CPU and overclock it. And it sounds like maybe run a virus scan on there. Don't know what their kid's been going to website-wise, but maybe they should keep a better eye on their kid while they're online. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. They've got a Ryzen 7 3800 XT. They've got an EVGA DG84 full tower. So we should be able to fit basically any water cooling we need in there. At least hopefully. That's a big case, so should be good. 1200 watt power supply, two 1080s. Very nice. And nothing but a 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. Can't even talk. Can't even talk. No SSD. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Let's do that one. Let's go ahead and accept that. Then, oh, this is also due tomorrow. So we've got two due tomorrow. We got to pick one. This doesn't have a 3D Mark score we got to meet. No, it doesn't. I really don't like having to meet 3D Mark scores. It's not really hard, but, you know, if you don't meet it, then you got to buy more parts. So we're probably going to let that one die, and we're going to do this one. It says, hey, I need a new rig, and I hear you can help. Looking to overclock in the future. Please, can you put in a custom water cooling loop? Can you finish this before tomorrow? I like nice and shiny new components. I read that Alpha Cool parts are really good. Okay. Okay, budget of $5,000 for a fully custom water-cooled computer. And we've been given carte blanche, apparently, other than Alpha Cool parts, so we can pretty much do what we want. That sounds great to me. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Okay, so for the parts, we need the custom water cooling shop as well as the regular shop open. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get the parts for the upgrade as well as all the parts for the build put into the respective shopping carts. And as soon as I've got all those parts, I will come back and show you. All right, let's start off with the water cooling parts for the upgrade. So we've got an EK CPU block, an EK reservoir, and hopefully two 360mm EK radiators will all fit in that EVGA case that they have. Then for the build, we've got an Alpha Cool CPU block, an Alpha Cool reservoir, two 360mm Alpha Cool radiators, as well as an RTX 2080 Ti that's got an Alpha Cool water block on it. For the rest of the build, we've got the Gigabyte Z590 Vision G motherboard. I've never actually built with this motherboard, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. We've got an i5 11600K, 4 sticks of Team Group Excalibur RAM. It's the special edition. It's 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. Got a Cooler Master V750 Gold power supply, a Team Group NVMe drive. That is a 256 gig NVMe drive. We're going to put all that in the Cooler Master MasterFrame 700 in the showcase mode. I've never actually built in this case, so hopefully everything works out. I'm excited to build in something new. Okay, so let's make sure we got all this for next day delivery. We'll buy all of that now. We'll get all of this for next day delivery. We'll buy all of that. Let's go into our day. We can get everything in, and we can get to work. All right. Here's all of our parts. Nothing from PC Bay today. Nothing from the PC Bay. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see. This looks like it's probably going to be our... Oh, our filthy upgrade. That's always exciting. Oh, man. And then here's our case for the build. Let's get that put there. That's pretty cool looking. I'm excited to build in it. I think I did build in this in the other mode that it has, but I just did it in free build. So I've never built with it at all in the showcase mode. Anyway, let's grab the sticky note, and we'll get that put with the build. Then let's take a look at this dusty beast. See if we can figure out if everything's going to fit in here. We need to do a few things to it, like dust it for sure. As well as I think we need to run a virus scan on it, but we'll probably wait. Oh my gosh. It's just dusty everywhere. We'll probably just wait to do that virus scan until we've done the upgrade. So let me grab the compressed air. Let's get this thing clean first. Can't work on anything this filthy. Do they have any fans in here? Other than the CPU fan? I don't see a rear fan or any front fans. Huh. Very interesting. Maybe this case is big enough it just kind of passively cools? Who knows? Man, I hope everything I got is going to fit in this case. Let me go ahead, let me get the top and the front, or, well, reverse that. The front and the top is the order I did that in. We'll get those taken off. Should we open this up? They don't have any fans. Ooh, we may have to stick some fans in here, maybe. I think I've got some new ones we can just, you know, stick in there. Let's get their CPU cooler off. And I guess let's figure out where the parts are going to go first. So let's do the reservoir. I think we were doing the EK one in here. Let's see. We'll mount this. And then let's see if we can mount the radiators. So we've got two of the EK Coolstream SE 360mm radiators. I want to do one in the top and one in the front. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. Just in case they ever decide they want to cool their graphics cards, they'll have plenty of cooling. Plenty of cooling for that. Let's get this other one, and we're going to put that one in the top. Very nice. Then I want to grab some thermal paste and go ahead and put the CPU block on. See, we had the EK acetal one for that, just the black CPU block. We do have a little bit of extra money in our budget. I think all of this came to $1,150, and I think we had $1,200 in the budget, so maybe I'll stick a couple of fans back here. Yeah, we're at $1,150, and we had $1,200. So let's take a look. Case fans. I don't want to put any used ones in here. I also don't need any RGB. We just have some good old-fashioned Mortoni heat-aways. We could do those. Can we fit 140s? I think the back will take a 140. Let's see. Got some NZXT, Fractal Design. I mean, these are $5, and they're brand new. Doesn't say used. Let's try... Oh, I think we have to take this back cover off. Let's try the Fractal Design. GP14s. They're $5 a pop. Should we put two of them in there? I've got plenty. A little bit of extra fan action in the back. Let's go ahead and put Is it this? Is it this thing? Let's put that back on. I don't want to forget it. Okay. I think we're about ready to pipe this thing. Trying to decide if I want to go with... Oops, not cable. I guess we do need the cable. They've got yellow cables. They look yellow. Let's see. Do I have yellow? Ribbon braided, plain yellow. Is that what they have? That looks about right. Let's cable all this stuff first. I'm trying to decide if I want to go rigid or the flexible. And then what color connectors? Could just do black. Don't think they have, I don't think, well, we've got gold, but that's not the same as yellow. Maybe we'll just go the EK black fittings. Which one of these on this thing is out? I think that's out. Let's see what the flexible looks like. That's in. And that's out. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We've got another water-cooled. The build we're doing is water-cooled, and I'm definitely doing that with hard tubing. So maybe we'll just do this one with the flexible tubing. Let's get some coolant in there. Let's just go with clear because, in all honesty, this case doesn't have a window in it. So there's kind of no point in putting anything super nice in here. We're just trying to get a custom water-cooled build going on. So while that's running through, I'm going to go ahead and get a USB drive installed. And I do want to put a little bit of this case back together. Let's get the top panel. Whoa. Whoa. That was right in my face. We'll get the front panel put on. And maybe the beauty panel that goes inside here. Yeah. Let's do that. Then I'm going to power it on. Let me hop into the BIOS. We're going to do the overclock to 4850. What's it running at now? 4700. So 4850. And we're going to need some more juice for that guy. Let's do 1.6 volts. I'm hoping that's enough power to get us there. They don't need XMP turned on. And we're definitely going to run an OCCT test just to make sure that we're not overheating or anything. We don't want this sucker crashing on them. We also... What am I doing? We also need to get the virus scanner on there. So let me get that installed. Oh, this is nice and slow. Oh, I forgot. They've got a spinning hard drive. Not an SSD. No, I don't want to restart. I don't want to restart. Let's get OCCT on there. So we can run one of those. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All right, let's restart. Everything seems to be working. Let's close that. There we go. It was kind of in my way. All right, first, virus scanner. Done. 174 infected files. That's not too bad. I've definitely seen worse. Okay, OCCT. What are we getting right now? CPU temp hitting a max of 46.17 C. That's not bad at all. Pulling 159 watts. All right, let's start this test. We're just going to run an automatic. I want to see if it blue screens. 60.75 is our max. 60.87. How big is their power supply? Oh, I think it was 1200 watts. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty sure it was a 1200 watt power supply. Well, this thing didn't blue screen. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. Everything's working. No viruses. Let's get this case put back together. So you can't even see anything. That's such a shame. You need a window. You need a window in there. Maybe they use it for work. They don't care. It just sits on the floor. They can't see it. All right. That is out of our way. We can get started on this build in this case. It's the most expensive case in the game. $700. This stupid thing is $700. Let's put some water cooling parts in it. We've got two of the Alpha Cool 360 millimeter radiators. Let's get those installed. Grab the other one here. We'll get this over here. Then I want to go ahead and get the reservoir in here. We've got the Alpha Cool German word 150 millimeter reservoir. I don't try to pronounce anything German anymore. I just screw it up. Everything Alpha Cool is all in German. And I can't speak German. So I'm just going to leave it alone. But it is an Alpha Cool reservoir. Let's come back over here to parts. Let's grab the motherboard. We've got the Gigabyte Z590 Vision G. It's a nice looking motherboard. Very nice. I wanted to use one of the motherboards that has the water block built in that goes over the top, but all of them are ridiculously expensive, and this build was already expensive. I was going to go way over budget. Kind of like they've got the Threadripper 3990 in here for $3,990, and you never get a budget big enough to be able to use that CPU, unfortunately. One of these days I may just have to make a build with all the most expensive stuff in the game and then sell it on PC Bay and recoup my money. That might be the only way to be able to build with some of the most expensive things, at least in the career side of this game. All right, let's grab our CPU. Let's do fits this PC. That will save us some time. We've got the i5 11600K going in. I believe that's 6 cores, 12 threads. Then let's grab our RAM. We've got 4 sticks of this Team Group Excalibur stuff, the special edition that I really like for some reason. 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. We got 4 sticks going in. Let's get all those put in here. Oh, that one was glitching out. It just looked black for a minute. There we go. There we go. And while we're at it, let's get our storage in here. We've got this Team Group NVMe drive, 256 gigs. I was kind of running out of budget, so I went with the fastest and cheapest storage I could. This build is actually dead on $5,000, which was the budget. Can't add anything. Not a single thing. All right, we got some thermal paste on the CPU. I want to grab the CPU block. We've got the Alpha Cool XPX block in silver. If it was brushed, it would match some of these brushed looking parts here. But it's close. It's close enough. It doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. All right, let's get the power supply in here. For the power supply, we've got the Cooler Master V750 Gold version 2. Do you not have to screw that in? I mean, I see screw holes. Okay. Okay. So don't have to screw that in. Good to know. Good to know. All right. We need the GPU. We've got this NVIDIA RTX 2080 Ti from Alpha Cool. Let's get that installed right here. And we're pretty much ready to cable and pipe this thing. So let's cable it first. I think I'm going to do white. I'm going to do these right here. The plastic plain white sleeved cables. So they're nice and clean, nice tight cables. Not too much to cable up in this system. That's pretty much it. As for the piping, I'm going to do, let's see. I'm going to do rigid. Should I do black or nickel? We could do nickel rigid. And we could use like the black nickel fittings. How would that look? Let's test, oops. Let's test one. Oh, that's going to look really nice. That's going to look really nice once I get... I may have to step away for some of the piping on this because this looks like it's going to be a bit of a pain. Because it's adding a bunch of stuff I don't really want. Okay. Okay. Finally got this. I think the way I like it. Looks pretty good to me. I'm okay with it being in front of the fan. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Then I'm going to run out of here and into here. And I'm probably going to have to step away to get this run the way I want it. Alright, I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Hopefully I can make this one match. We're going to find out. I'll probably have to step away and get this one done as well. Okay, that looks about as close to an even match as I can make. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Alright, we're going to run from here into the graphics card, and we've got more mess. Oh, man. This game's just really making me work for it today. Let's get it up over that. I'm going to drop it down just a bit. Get it close. What is this? What is that? There we go. We don't need whatever that is. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Do I want to come out of the top or the bottom? Can I make it match? That's the real question. Can I make it match? Let's try it there. All right, I think I've got it matched. Oh, that looks really close. It's close enough for me. It's close enough for me. Let's get some coolant in here. Let's get some coolant. Let's see, we did white cables. I know the coolant's not going to show through the pipe, but it will in this reservoir. So, let's see. I think that goes nicely with the white cables. And if you look under here, I mean, you'll probably be able to see it. Maybe. If it ever gets there. We got a lot of tubing for it to run through. It might take a moment. Come on. I can't tell that it's white. Huh. Bummer. Okay, well, let me get a USB drive in here. We need to power this up. I want to hop into the BIOS. See if I need to turn on XMP. I do. We've only got the one drive. We'll go ahead and let this restart. And I'm probably going to put the lighting app on here. Lighting. We'll get that installed really quick. I don't think I can change this color. If I remember right. Like, it's been a while since I've used this CPU block, but I don't think... Yeah, I cannot change that color. What if I That's not the same color. It's not close. What if I try to match it? There we go. Make the RAM match that and the graphics card match. That's good. They can change it. They can change it if they want to when they get it. I'm happy with it. Let's take a look at this thing without the UI in the way. I think it turned out really nice. This is the first time, like I said, I've built in this case. Might have to do more builds in it. It's kind of fun. It was kind of fun. Okay, I think we just need to put the side panel on, and we're done. Side panel kind of takes away from the look because it's kind of white glass, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Okay, so this thing's ready to go to the delivery area, and we can go collect some money. Let's get this stuff out of our way here. Did we get any repairs? Oh, good. Help, repairs, perfect. That's what we're looking for. Let's see. Here is the upgrade. Let's see what we get. 5 stars. The custom water cooling for my CPU is great, and I'm really happy. Excellent. Excellent. And then we've got the build. Let's collect that. 5 stars. The new PC does just what I want it to. Excellent. Excellent. Let's get rid of all this red dots. Anything I want here. Ouch. An i7-7800X with a 3070 for $2,400. Broken PC with an i7-8086K and a 2080 Ti Founders for $475. Okay. All right, we're going to have to go check that out. That sounds like my kind of deal. That one can go away. Practical Design Meshify C, that's a decent case. Z390, Phantom Gaming 9. Okay, 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, we're buying this. We're buying that. This Patriot Viper RAM. Sure, why not? 45 bucks for some decent RAM. And a 2070 Super for $385. All right. Maybe. There we go. Okay, I just don't want this. This does not seem like a good deal. Everything in it probably works, but I just don't want it. Alright, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support me, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description, or you can become a channel member. There's a join button right next to the subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.